www.taichiacrossamerica.com.
We're going to do a review week of what we have done so far. But first we're going to start with some Qigong stretching exercises. So sitting, I'm sitting, you can stand, relax your hands by the side of your body. Bring them up in front of your chest, lift them up over your head, turn them and push the ceiling away. Then come out to the side and circle back. Come up in front of your chest, up above the head. Good. And down. And up. Now when we bring our hands, we're going to put them facing, fingers facing behind us. And we're going to look over our right shoulder. Bring our hands in front. Put them back. Fingers pointing to the rear. Look over your left. Front. Back. Front. Back. And then one more time, both sides. Now bring your hands forward and clenching them in front, curl your shoulders in. And then expand out like you're a flower opening up to the sun. Come in. Out. In. Out. One more time. In. And out. And hands to the side. Okay? We're going to bend over at the waist to the left. And come across straight. The other side. And lift up. And let our head swing around. Down to the left. Right. Last time. This way. Right. Now we'll go to the left. I mean the right. Your left.
This might cause some snap, crackle, pop. That's okay.
And now reach down behind your legs. Move forward and lift up. Out. Come behind the legs. Move forward and up. Down. Hands are down. Now bring our hands forward, shoulder level. We breathe in. And breathe out on the way down. Breathe up. Down. And breathe up. And one more time. Chi form.
3, 2. For this segment of the Tai Chi pattern, we only have one more move to complete the first 12 moves of Tai Chi Chuan 24. So we're going to start with that one. As before, my wife is sitting in the chair, so if you're seated, you do what she does, and if you're standing, you do what I do. The move is actually done in that direction for the people that are standing, but we're going to start with it going forward. So going forward, you're up on your toe with one foot in front, one hand is out like you're scratching the chin of a horse. The name of the move is patting the high horse. So bring your hand back like you're petting a horse from underneath its chin. Bring it up and out. One more time, up and out. And then put that hand down. The other hand starts up high, like this. You turn your body and you pet the horse between the ears and down its muzzle. Let's do that again. The hand goes up high, you turn, pet the horse on its muzzle, the top of its nose. And now we're gonna do both hands. One hand is out, other hand is up. It's like you're holding a big ball, and we call this big ball. You turn, pull, and pet. One more time. Up, turn, pull, and pet. All right, so now I'm going to go in the direction we're supposed to go, and we're going to start with the move that comes right before this move. And the move is called the whip. So this is how we ended last week. So this hand is like it's holding a worm up like that, like you're a bird. It's a chicken's beak. I'm looking that way. And the other hand, if you're standing up, you're leaning and you're pushing in like that. Then you go back onto your toe, lift your hands up, turn your body, pull, and pet down. Let's do that one more time. So we're at the whip. Go up, pet and pull, down. That's the 12th move, or halfway through Tai Chi Chuan 24. So for both this week and next week, we're just going to do the first 12 moves of the form. It doesn't actually feel like 12 moves because they count entire sections as one move, and then later on they count one motion as one move. But this is the way it works. We have 12 moves of the 24, of Tai Chi Chuan 24, and that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to start over here. First couple of times I'm going to talk us through it, then we'll go through it, and then we'll breathe through it. So first move is called commencing. Your shoulders come up and back. Come up on your toe. You might recall that's called the T stance. Step out to the side. Equalize your weight. Wave up. Wave down. That's commencing. Now, if you're standing, you lean in this direction. Drag your foot back to T stance. Everybody brings their hands over to the side. Again, we're holding a ball. We call this little ball. You step out onto your heel. Lean, lift the ball, turn. The front hand goes up like the Statue of Liberty, and the back hand pets. The name of this is called parting the wild horse's mane. Let me explain that because it's been a couple of weeks. Your hand is like a comb. It goes into the wild horse's mane and you comb it, and that's the way it got its name. So put your hand back up. Oh, I'm sorry. This hand is up here. This hand comes. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, and you pet the horse. Now, if you're standing, lean back, turn your front foot, go to T-stance facing the other direction, pick up the ball, toe, heel, lift, turn, Statue of Liberty, pet the horse, lean back, T-stance, heel, turn, lift, pet the horse. And that's the end of parting the wild horse's mane. The next move, you come together, go to T-stance, step out, both hands push the ball out. The name of this move is White Crane Spreads Her Wings. So your hands are wings. One hand goes up high, Other hand goes down low. If you're standing, you drop your weight. You wave across. Push your hand down. The other hand goes up. You wave across. If you're standing, you lean forward. Turn your back foot. Lean back. And bring your hands up. I'm in T-stance, so my heel is off the ground on this foot. It's off the ground. Now we're going to do, knee brush. We do it 3 times. Okay? So we step out onto our heel, brush your knee, lean, turn your upper body, push, lean back, turn your foot, go the other way, step to your heel, brush across your knee, turn your back foot, push, high five, lean back, T-stance up, step, knee brush, turn, push. If you're standing, feet together, then step back out. One hand comes across, the other hand comes across, fingers up. This is called the loop. Drop your weight, pull it in. From here, we go to repulsing the monkey. Your hands go up. So right now, the foot in front's on its toe. After this, it's going to be on its heel. You step back. Your hand comes out like an airplane landing. Come up on your heel. Drop your weight. Hold the big ball. Step back. Hand comes down like it's landing. Up on your heel. Big ball. Step back. You look to the back when you do this. Come up on your heel. Drop your weight. One more time. Step back. Down. Look to the back. Heel. Put your foot flat. Bring your feet together. Grab the small ball. The name of this one is pulling the peacock's or pulling the sparrow's tail. Come up on your toes. Step. Lift the ball. Turn. Similar to the first move. Then you pull or pet the peacock's tail. You're leaning forward if you're standing up. Come underneath. Grab the peacock. Turn your hips. Throw the peacock. Raise your elbow. Turn, push. Hands go out kind of like you're holding a bicycle. Lean back, pull them straight back to your chest. Push down, and like an hourglass. You circle out, pull your hands in, lean forward, and push. When the hand closest to me draws a circle, your feet come together, and T-stance again. Now this foot's in T-stance. Grab the ball, step to your heel, lift, turn, pull, come underneath like you're grabbing the bird, turn, throw it, put your hand on your wrist, raise your elbow, turn, lean forward, push, hands go out like you're riding a bike, lean back, up on your heel, pull back, push down, draw an hourglass, lean forward, and push. Okay, we're getting near the end of the first half now. The hand that's here goes on your shoulder. You reach across. This is called the whip. Close your fingers in a chicken's beak, like it's holding a worm. Take the hand that's on your shoulder, look at it. Turn your whole upper body, straighten your arm. Turn your hand over, lean and push. Now we move to wave hands like clouds. Feet together. Scoop. Step, push, feet together, scoop, step, push, feet together, scoop, step, push, feet together, scoop, step, push. One more time, feet together, scoop, step, push. Put this hand on your shoulder. Do the whip one more time. Reach across. Chicken's beak up. Pull your hand out. Look at it. Turn to the side. Lean into it. And push. Then you turn your hands up. You come up on your toe. Your front foot's up on your toe. And then we do the move we just learned. Turn and pat the high horse. And then turn your feet facing us. Cross your hands. This is closing. Hands come out in front, just let your fingers dangle. and down. Then you lean, come up on your toe, step in, put your foot down, raise your shoulders, bend them back. All right, so we're gonna do the form. This time I'm not gonna talk through it, and I'm not gonna breathe like very loud like we normally do at the end. I'll do that in a minute. We're just gonna do all 12 moves in a row, and we do them very slow. That's what builds up both the circulation and your ability to control your muscles. So we're gonna go slow, breathe as deeply as you'd like, and then we'll go back and show you how to breathe. So I'm gonna start over here. Tai Chi Chuan 24, first half. Commencing. Parting the wild horse's mane. White crane spreads her wings. Knee brush. The lute. Repulsing the monkey. Pulling the peacock's or sparrow's tail. Water wheel. Pulling the peacock's tail on the other side. The whip. Wave hands like clouds. Last one. The whip. Patting the high horse. Closing. All right, so we're going to do it one more time, the entire first half of it, and I'm going to breathe all the way through it. Be of good heart. We're doing exactly the same sequence next week before we launch into the second half. So I'm going to go back over here. Again, if you're seated, you do what Ann does, no matter what I say. And if you're standing, you do what I do, unless I do it wrong. So let's begin. Listen to me breathing. You do not have to breathe as deeply as I do. I'm doing it so you can hear me, and that's the only reason I'm breathing that deeply. All right, begin. Put it behind your back. If you're open hand, you're just gonna do it open hand. If you have weights, you have weights in your hand. So it starts, arms all the way out. Arch your back like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're lifting weights. Slowly bring your knuckles in. 4 exercises done 4 times each and then together. Out. In. Touch your knuckles. Out. In. Touch your knuckles. Out. One more. In. Touch your knuckles. Out. All right, so if you have a resistance band, put one end on the ground, grab the handle, step on it. If you have weights, you have a weight in both hands. If you don't have weights, just use your hands. Now we're going to draw a circle over our head. I'm not strong enough for that. There we go. So you go up, down, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger it again. Switch hands if you have a rubber band. Up, down. You just saw my operated shoulder at work. Up, down, up, down. One more. Up, down. All right, the next one, if you have resistance bands, you wrap it around your back and over the top of your shoulder and make it tight. If you have weights, you just hold them. Bring your elbows out, cross your arms in, so you have tension on your biceps or triceps if you have resistance bands. Slowly bend over, look up. Come back up. Extend your arms. Elbows back, shoulders back. So my elbows are slightly bent. Cross your arms. Look up. Bend at the waist. Keep going. Back up. Hands out. Again, your elbows are slightly bent when you bring your arms back. Bring your shoulders back as far as you can. Cross your arms. Look up. Bend at the waist. Back up. Last one. Elbows back. Slightly bent. Cross your arms. Look up. Bend at the waist. Back up. All right. The next one is basically punching. What? Okay. Next one is basically punching, or a punching motion. So if you have a resistance band, you grab it about 20 inches, put it behind your back. If you have weights, you just have that weights in your hand, and you don't need anything in your hand, so you can have your hands flat. That was different. All right. Sorry. Whoever brought a cell phone to class, kill yourself now. All right. So put your hands out flat, reach as far as you possibly can. Keep reaching, then push your palms up. Then slowly bring it back. Bring your elbows back as far as you can get them. Then hands out, reach as far as you can. So if you need to choke up on the resistance band, if you have one, do that. Keep reaching. Back. Elbows back as far as you can get them. Out one more time, as far as you can go. Reach. Back. I lied, just one more time. Elbows back. Last one. As far out as you could go. I'm a physicist, I can't count to 4. And back, shoulders back. All right, so you can put down the weights, you don't have to, and the resistance band, and then the chair. Okay? My wife's gonna be doing it in the chair because we're using this video for 2 pieces. All right, so now we're gonna do the whole exercise, 4 moves in a row, 4 times. So this is how it works. Start with your hands like you're holding a baby. Drop the baby because you're an evil person. Hands up over your head. Slowly tighten your muscles. Bring it down in front. Hands flat. Tighten your muscles. Grab your shoulders. Pull in tight. Look up. Bend at the waist. Keep going. Keep going. You should feel it in your hamstrings. Back up. Hands flat like they're on a table. Palms up. Roll your shoulders up. Elbows back. Almost touching your elbows. Hands out in front. Reach out. As far as you can. Palms up. Push. And then out. Up over your head. That was one. Hug the tree. Hands flat. Hug yourself tight. Arch your back. Look up. Stick your butt out so you don't fall down. We do record this, so if you fall down, I will publish it. Up. Hands out in front. Palms up. Shoulders up. Elbows back. Reach out as far as you can. Reach a little further. Arch your shoulders forward. Palms up. Push. Flat. Palms up. Shoulders up. Elbows back. Keep going. Reach out. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Push. Last one. Hands flat. Palms up. Shoulders up. Elbows back. Reach. Push. Hands to the side.